finals. Race 1 of 16, 2012 kicks off. The birthplace of drag racing here in Southern California. Here's the ladders as we look forward now to top alcohol funny car. Session, semi-finals. Pick your driver. If they're highlighted, they've got lane choice.
Jay Payne with that wild run the last time. They said, we're very happy to be over there on the left-hand side of the racetrack. And of course, the team car over there, the Jay Payne car, we'll talk more about Jason Rupert's car in just a little bit. But I said, what was it? He said, well, we hit a bump out there. And I said, you've made a lot of runs down this racetrack. He said, yeah, I never really quite experienced it like that. He said, the thing just started hopping up and down. He said, should have been able to run a little bit quicker ET than that. But meanwhile, for Jason Rupert's team car getting set to go, I mentioned earlier that Ken Webster formerly drove that car, not with the team now. And Jason Rupert doing a little driving instructing here this weekend. Jason Pollock is with the team. He'll be the future driver. Ran some divisional races last year, so a little on-the-job training. Jordan right behind the race car, taking a look at it. James White, as I mentioned earlier, former champion right here in Top Fuel. Two very solid race cars right here.
I had a chance actually to bump into Shelley. She says normally they like to run their car at about 10,000 RPM max. That car got porpoising, as you called it, so badly the back wheels did come off, and it, for a moment, saw about 10.5. But unfortunately, everything in the rear end was okay.
That's going to be better.
Yes, it is. 551.8, 260 miles an hour, and it was smooth.
That is an excellent run right there. It's amazing what you can do when you keep the tires in contact with the racetrack. I never owned one of these, never driven one, but I believe that's a good thing. 566.0 for Jason. Nice effort there for Jeff Goodwin's team, but got beat by the better race career. Jay is one of those drivers that is hardly ever happy with the performance on a run. I believe when he talked to John at the end of the racetrack, so many pleased with that good, solid, straight run. They know they got a lot of power in that race car.
The white machine, that belongs to Daniel Oliver. And the center point collision machine, that of course is Tony Bartone. Let's check in down the farm with John Curran.
And Jay Payne getting ready to take his helmet off. I should mention only win last year, came here at Pomoda, and only final came last year, came here at Pomoda. So you must like this place, Jay. That was a much smoother looking ride there.
Yes, where'd it run?
You ran a 51 with an 8.
Great, that's absolutely awesome. We have to say hello to Michael, which is recovering from being sick, and we miss him. So, but yeah, the crew's doing a great job. The car ran flawless, and thank goodness.
We'll see you in the finals.
Of course, Jay Payne will be doing double duty once again. The Get Screen America Promod Drag Racing Series has a brand new race car. It's set to take down to Valdosta, Georgia and test. Promod make their debut in Gainesville.
Rick Jackson, the car runner right there, and Steve Boggs, the wizard, the crew chief right there, taking a look down track. I said, you guys got a handle on this? He said, we better. That kid's going to send us home. Bartone and the center point collision machine. Outstanding performance so far, running out of the #1 spot here at a racetrack that has been very kind to #1 drivers here in the alcohol funny car class historically.
Ask Daniel Oliver, hey, why the big change? Qualified with that 572. Have moved this thing to a 552. Says about the only change is we put some Autolite spark plugs in it this morning. Went really? That's all we did.
If I'm the Autolite guys, I take credit.
Absolutely.
In the old days, they'd be running ads already. Randy Goodwin. A very solid race car. Aren't too many times Tony Bartone comes into a round and you see him with a guy that can run with him.
Oh!
Check this out.
Look at him jumping at the starting line already. Car slows it down through 562, but it doesn't matter. Daniel Oliver will race Jay Payne for the Winter Nationals Wally.
That's a very disappointing run there for the center point collision team. Oliver's 562, they slowed it down. I mean, he didn't get past the Christmas tree talking about Tony Bartone before he started shaking and spinning those tires. And even though they gave up a tenth in a second, Oliver and the entire team there into the championship round with Randy Goodwin, a guy that for years loved coming down here to be starting line. Watch out, you can slip and fall up there. Look out. That's, oh, I'm trying to help him.
He tried to fall there, but for Tony Bartone, that's a team that won 6 times last year, has to like this new point system. But across the country, top alcohol funny car drivers are saying, oh, okay, we still have a shot here. Probably not Frank Manzo, but here's how the top alcohol funny car final stacks up Jay Payne will have lane choice.
Yeah, some of the favorites out. We talked about Dwayne Shields going out early. Tony Bartone goes out in the semifinals. So a minimum damage done for those that are thinking long term. Before you know it, we'll be right back here at Pomoda in November talking about crowning the champions. And any one of these little runs could be very significant during the course of the year.
Well, earlier I talked about Forrest Lucas expanding his Lucas Oil sponsorship on this series through 2015. I had an opportunity to catch up with him.
Well, sportsman racing is very, very dear to me. My wife still races it. You know, Morgan started there. Most of these guys who are racing pro started out there. That's still a backbone of racing. There's a lot more sportsman racers, a lot more events than there is pro. So really, in the long run, although they might get the most TV here in the pro side, that's the biggest part of the racing right down there. And those are my guys.
What is it about the grassroots racer and really the backbone of this sport that gets you so excited?
Well, they're the little guys, you might say, but everybody can't be at the top. A lot of those guys are not really little, they just can't all be at the top in any kind of racing. But that's my kind of people, you know. They're the guys out there that work, they go to work, and then come out and play on the weekend. And, you know, we own several series racing ourselves, but they're all kind of that, on that level down there.
Can you draw an analogy to kind of to where you came from, like how a sportsman racer comes up, and is this your way of paying back?
Well, it kind of is. You know. We started out just, you know, one little guy at a time here. Our first dragster was alcohol dragster. That was one of our first cars. The second car we ever sponsored to go on our gear demonstrator. And from there on, we just kind of went on up, and we actually made drag racing a big part of our success. And a lot of people have followed us in here and spent a lot of money in drag racing because we made it successful for us.
Just one quick last question. What does it mean for you to give back?
Well, I think that's what I'm supposed to do. That's it.
And we thank you very much for that. You saw Larry Mirisch on the single get down the racetrack labor before the chutes finally came out. He will make his way into the finals, set to take on either Megan McKernan or Chris Dempke. That's coming up next as we check in down at the farm with Sean.
And with Daniel Oliver at 5:62, but it was good enough to get it done, going to the finals.
Yes, it was. It feels good. We've been out 2 years now for almost driving out of the seat. I'd like to thank System 1 for the oil pump, Autolite, Bill Miller Rods, Hoosier Tires, everybody that gave us help. All my guys, Randy Goodwin's car, my dad, Jeff Smith Automotive. Hope we can get one more round.
You heard him mention the Autolite, of course. He says all he did was change the plugs this morning, and that picked the car up.
Megan McKernan getting set to go for her semifinal matchup. Trying to make it an all-A fuel dragster final round. She's got the clean right car of Jaron Matter in the other lane. You see the truck light on the side, and Megan's also got the folks from Cucamonga Brewing, part of that massive family winery, on hand with them. Always nice to see the local folks supporting the races here at Pomona. That has been a very good race car right now, let me tell you.
As that race car.
Yeah, this has the potential to be the best run of elimination so far. A couple of 5:30 race cars. I will tell you this, Megan is relatively new to this. Her one Achilles heel has been getting that car to move off the starting line. The A-Fuel cars are not normally as quick out of the gate as the supercharged cars are. Meanwhile, they're scrambling a little bit there on Dempke's car. That's never a good sign. They haven't started to back that thing up yet.
Looks like they're having trouble getting that car in reverse. Now they've got it. Dempke's able to back up. Let's check in with John down at the farm real quick.
Larry Mirisch, you shut it off a little bit early there, but did you try something on the start to get ready for the finals since you had the buy-in?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to do that, we were kind of weak early, so what we tried to do was get a little more aggressive and see what we can get away with, and it looks like it stuck. So, we'll go out there and see what we can do. I mean, it's one step at a time.
We'll find out who he faces next.
Now it looks like he can't get it going forward.
Wow, what an upset this would be. I thought I saw the team already give him the shut it off sign down on the starting line. The new starter with a little pressure here in his first national event, and Megan McKernan sitting over there. Mark down there still taking a look at the team. Tell him, you got some time, well under control. The point I was making before about this is that Megan's car is going to need to be right even with Dempke as they go by the Christmas tree. If he gets 300 or 400 out of the gate, he should be able to hold on to get the win.
Bigger problem for Dempke too. We'll find out. Oh, hold on, Chris Dempke. He got the stripe first. He was coasting the last 200 feet.
Wow.
Wow.
What a marvelous driving job. It'll go in the victory books as a whole shot win, but let me tell you, he did more than that. Saved that out on the racetrack, and there aren't a lot of guys in the alcohol drive. Look at that nasty tire shake, going right over by the wall. He used up the entire width of that lane. Obviously not a great major that, you know, knows the shortest distance between 2 points. Megan McKernan's car running well, but a sensational job by a very good driver. So Jerry Mattern, Chris Dempke, they will always tell you it's a team effort, and it was right there.
Megan McKernan was running 21 mile an hour faster, but could not run him down by the 1,320-foot mark.
Well, he was pumped up after his last round. Wait till you see the interview after this one. Great job right there. So Larry Mears looking for his first ever. A guy that's won world championships in bicycling, taking on Chris Dempke right now, who's got a great shot. Pile up some points here early on in the season. Remember, they've gone to the last 5 final rounds they've been in. They've won them all.
Well, excited team down the return road, an excited driver with the helmet off, John.
Chris Dempke just showed me his hands, and they are shaking. Chris, you ever had to do that much driving to get a whole shot win?
That one?
Yeah.
You know, it's going to take me a minute or two to collect my thoughts on that, but it was ugly. I don't know what exactly happened. I did what I had to get it to the finish line. Can't believe I won on a whole shot. I really was about to give up, but got back in at last minute. Clearly, that's what did the job. I'm just thankful I'm still alive. That was nuts. I was thinking about, I got off the throttle, I got back on it, and I'm thinking about Mike Austin's crash yesterday, out of the right lane, same kind of situation, and I absolutely did not want that to happen. But you know, it all worked, so hey, let's go some more rounds. Hey, you know, I just want to say, I love Pomoda. It's my home track. It's so fun to be here with my friends, family. All my fans, want to say hi to all my fans on Facebook. Love you guys. My cousin Sam from Texas is here, celebrating with them, going to the final. We'll see what'll happen, buddies.
Cousin Sam's here?
I didn't know.
Wow.
Spoken like a true drag racer, though. Hey, everything's okay. We got by, but let's go do it again.
It's an amazing guy. And that's a very good team. Let me tell you, you talk about winning as a team, losing as a team. That time he gave him a good race car. He did a marvelous job. Megan McKernan, nice effort here this weekend. Had the best evening after watching the wildest ride. You can put that in at Disneyland down there and charge people to watch it.
Well, with that being said, we're going to step away from Pomona, California, but when we come back, we'll play with some of those Traxxas cars, plus have the final of the season opener, O'Reilly Auto Parts.